everybody, my name is Simone and welcome to Simone's Bedtime Stories. Me and my pals are getting ready to sleep and we're going to hear a bedtime story. Hi Daddy, I'm ready.
Hi Simone, you ready?
Uh-huh.
Alright, you ready for what? To sleep?
No, I'm ready for the bedtime story.
Alright,
we're continuing the Mahabharat.
Mahabharat, okay. So where did we stop last episode?
When the five brothers are on their exile for 13 years.
Exactly, so they lost this game
Of
dice with Duryodhana and Shakuni. Basically,
Shakuni.
they tricked the Pandavas and they took away all their wealth.
Shakuni is a fun name.
Yeah. So they tricked Pandavas and took away all their wealth, and they somehow reached on a deal. So according to the deal, the Pandavas will have to go on exile for 13 years, and in the last year they have to remain disguised, right? They have to remain disguised, and 12 years they have to live in the forest. They cannot come to their country. And if the Pandavas can do it, then whatever the thing that Duryodhana took from them, he'll give everything back along with the weapons and the chariot and everything. So that's what the deal they made, and they took all this and they are going on exile. So they cannot go back to their palace. They are going on exile. They go to the forest, and they're going, and these people are very hungry now, right? These people are very hungry. Yeah. So that's when, it's actually not Krishna, it's the sun god. So Yudhishthira is very sad and he's praying the sun god for, hey sun god, please help us. We are deeply in trouble. We are good people, please help us, and for food. And the sun god comes in front of them and then gives this copper bowl.
The copper bowl, and when you cook it, it has a.
It keeps giving food, and Draupadi is so happy to see it, because now she is happy that she doesn't have to worry about food anymore. She can just keep cooking in that and keep giving food to these five brothers. So their food is taken care of. Right?
How do you know what type of food it'll cook?
I don't know.
Okay.
That's I don't know those
It'll just
details.
cook some food.
Yeah, it'll cook some food. I think if you put little rice and then cook it, it'll give the same food for a long time. It'll keep giving. I think it gives the food until like 6 p.m. or something like that, in the evening up to a certain time. That's the.
So will it be like a fancy type of rice or just plain rice?
Whatever you put. Rice. See, first you have to put a little bit and start cooking. So if you put a little bit of rice and then start cooking, then it will multiply the food and then it will give it to people. So whatever rice, it could be plain rice. If you put, you'll get plain rice. If you put the variety rice, fancy rice, you'll get the fancy rice. If you put some other vegetable
Herbs.
Curry or something, yeah, you'll get that same thing. Okay, so that's how that works, and they are at least happy. So now Vyas is coming. Vyas is coming and telling these people, hey, this is what I foresee coming. This guy is a smart guy, right? He has some extra wisdom.
He's a scholar.
He's a scholar and he has some extra wisdom.
He's smelly. Did he?
Really? Was he?
Remember Vyas? He was son of.
Yeah, I think
and
so.
He was smelly, remember?
Yeah, that's why the babies that were born, right? Yeah, that's right. That's right.
He's the one who cut those babies.
Exactly.
He wasn't pale because he was so scary.
Exactly, he's scary. He doesn't look very good.
Smelly.
Exactly. So he has all those characteristics, but he's a scholar. He has some special powers. He has done this meditation, tapas and things like that, and he has gotten some special powers from the gods, and he has all that with him. So with that special powers, he is able to make some prognosis. Prognosis is he is able to see what is coming in the future. He's able to see. He is saying, hey, this is what is going to happen. You guys go on exile, and when you come back after 13 years, when you come back, there is a major war that's going to happen between you guys and the Kauravas, and there are a lot of people that are going to die in that war. So what?
Can he see that who's gonna win?
No, he doesn't. No, he doesn't give a lot of details. He's saying that there is this major war that's going to happen, and you have to fight that. It's going to be between you and the Kauravas, and so you better take advantage of this exile and acquire as many special weapons as possible. He's saying that. So what does that mean? That means you have this time of 13 years.
They're using the exile.
Exactly, in a good way. They are taking advantage of this exile, and they are do all kinds of things where you can acquire so many different weapons, special weapons that will help you win the war that's going to come after 13 years, right? He's making that prognosis and giving these guys some helpful tips so they can prepare themselves for the war after 13 years. So that's when Arjuna and Yudhishthira, all these guys in the forest going on an exile. So that's when Arjuna realizes, it's okay, this is what I'm going to do. I am going to go to the Kailash, Mount Kailash by myself, and I'm going to go there and do a lot of tapas and meditation. I'm going to pray towards Lord Shiva, and I'm going to acquire this special weapon called Pasupat. It's a special weapon. I want to acquire that and be ready for the war. That's what Arjuna is saying. So Arjuna goes, and this place is called, in Kailash. Kailash is on the top of Himalayas. Kailash is a special place where all these sages go there and do a lot of meditation and pray towards Lord Shiva. So that's a special place, and if you go there, there'll be a lot of sages, a lot of sannyasins, a lot of people that want to worship and pray, meditate and do tapas. That is, they just go there and sit there and completely focus on Lord Shiva, and then they keep saying this. They don't think about anything else. They don't think about food. They don't think about water. They don't think about their wives. They don't think about their family. They just go there, completely forget everything, and then focus on Lord Shiva, Lord Shiva, Lord Shiva. And they keep saying Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya. They keep saying that. So when supposedly, I've not seen it myself, or I don't know anybody that has done it in my friend circle or relative circle. Supposedly, when you do that for a long time, Lord Shiva listens to your prayer. He listens to your prayer, and he comes in front of you, and then he gives you whatever you ask for. That's the story, right? So like that, Arjuna goes, and there is a place, and this Kailash is a mountain, and below that there is this place called Indrakeel. Indrakeel. Yeah, that's not Indraprastha. So in Indrakeel, so Arjuna is meditating, praying Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya. So he's intensely praying towards Lord Shiva, and he why does he pray? Because he wants to get what?
That weapon.
Yeah, that weapon. That's Pashupat. That's a special weapon, and Lord Shiva is so he's doing that all day, all night. It's raining, it's windy, it's hot sun, everything. In spite of all that, he's just sitting there and praying with so much dedication and grit and determination. With all that, giving his intense prayer to Lord Shiva.
Cold when it's cold.
Something because this guy, this Arjuna is so focused on Lord Shiva, his attention is only on Lord Shiva, so he doesn't know anything. Like, remember Arjuna, why was Arjuna a good archer?
Because he only focused on that bird's eye.
Exactly. So he has the ability to focus on that one thing. So when he focuses, he forgets everything else, right? So like that, this time instead of the bird's eye, what is he doing? He's focusing on who?
Lord Shiva.
Lord Shiva. Why? Because he wants to, win Lord Shiva's confidence and trust and all that, and then he wants to get that Pashupat weapon, right? So that's what he's doing there. So when he is intensely praying with so much dedication, so much determination, grit, and giving all his attention to Lord Shiva, he doesn't know anything else that's happening around him. Whether it's cold or hot or windy or sunny, he doesn't know anything that's happening around him. All he's focused on is Lord Shiva, and he's praying. Right, so he's doing that, and Lord Shiva is impressed. I'm impressed with this guy. He's doing something, He is not like other people. He doesn't lose focus. He's intent. He is a good guy so far. He has not done any bad things. I kind of know him. Okay, let me test him one more time because this weapon is so powerful. I don't want to just give it to him, because if I give it to him, if he misuses it, if he doesn't use it for that's the important thing. When you get such power, you also have to be what? Responsible. See, for example, Barack Obama and even Narendra Modi, they're all big leaders. And they can, they get the power to do pretty much what they want. But just because you can do what you want doesn't mean what?
That you can get your way all the time. time?
Yeah, you can do what you want. You cannot just okay. Oh, I have all the power. I have the entire U.S. Army at my command. I have all the weapons in the whole world at my command. So okay, let me bomb this country, get rid of this country. Let me bomb that country, get rid of that country. Let me bomb that country, get rid of that country. You cannot do that. You cannot just like that. You cannot do it. Just because you have something, you cannot do it. You have to be very thoughtful.
It's like you have this special thing, but it'll break in a couple of days, so you want to save it up. Like money. So you have this some money, and you want to buy something good out of it. You don't want to just keep spending it and spending it. Is it like that?
Yeah, you don't want to keep spending on something that doesn't make sense, right? Some impulse buy,
candy.
simply candy and things like that. You want to get something really that's valuable and keep that and be proud of your saving thing. Wow, I saved all this money and I got this really nice watch and I'm going to keep this for a long time, and even after 10 years I can show it to everyone and say, hey, look at this watch. You know what? I bought this watch after saving all my money all these days, and I'm proud of this watch that I've bought because it inculcated a good habit of saving in me.
Are you really proud of it?
Yeah, of course I am. Yeah. So like that, a king, you're President of the United States, Barack Obama, or King of India, Narendra Modi, or you're the Premier of China. Whatever you are,
like King Jong-un.
Yeah, whatever you are, whoever you are, you have to be careful in using that power. You have to be very, very responsible. So Lord Shiva is going to test Arjuna. Hey, okay, I like this guy so far. I might give it to him, but I still want to make sure I test this guy so he is a good guy. He will use the weapon for the right purpose. He will use the weapon only to kill bad people, not good people. He will use the weapon to do the right things. He will use the weapon to save good people from bad people, and not, just because he got the weapon, now he starts doing whatever he wants. Right? It should not be like that. So Lord Shiva and Parvati is Lord Shiva's wife. So they come to test him. So they disguise themselves as a hunter, and then a bunch of women huntress that come along with them, and then they want to hunt, and he is in his deep meditation, Arjuna, and they come, and there is a wild boar that's running around. So they, one of the women in Lord Shiva's team, they disguise themselves as wild boar, and then they come running really fast and keep disturbing Arjuna there. Arjuna wakes up and he loses his focus and he's like annoyed. Oh, what is this wild boar that's coming here? I'm intently praying here.
So the thing that Lord Shiva wants to do is they want to test. He wants Arjuna to just keep praying even when the wild boar is around.
No. Let's see, right? Let's hear the story. So, because, you also have to apply your common sense. If you just keep praying and the wild boar is coming, and wild boar, if you don't do anything, the wild boar is going to kill you. Would you just die praying, or would you be alive and kill the wild boar, take care of that, and then continue praying? What would you do?
Well, continue praying. Not really kill the wild boar first, because it's all bothering you.
Yeah, you want to be alive also, right? You want to be alive. So Arjuna decides, okay, let me take care of this wild boar first, and then I'll focus on Lord Shiva, because if I don't kill this wild boar, it's going to piss me. It's going to upset my meditation, this whole thing that I'm doing. So what Arjuna takes his bow, takes his arrow, and then shoots, and then kills the wild boar. And Lord Shiva, he has come there. What? He has come as a what?
Disguised hunter.
Disguised hunter. So he is coming, and he is also put his bow and arrow on the wild boar, and the wild boar is killed by the arrow that Arjuna sent, as well as by the arrow sent by Lord Shiva, right? Who is disguised as a hunter. So this hunter. So Arjuna is killed, and the hunter also killed, and Arjuna is like, oh, who is this? Who's this guy who killed this wild boar? And Arjuna is like, hey, that's my wild boar. I killed this wild boar. Whereas the hunter is claiming, no, it's mine. I killed it. Then they get into a fight. No, you cannot take mine. No, mine. Then they get into a fight. And Arjuna is surprised, because Arjuna is a warrior himself, because he is, he is a prince, and he has been trained in all these skills, and he, fights really well, and he's a smart guy, and he's a, powerful guy, muscular guy. He's probably not as powerful as Bhima, but he's a, well-built guy, good guy. Yeah. So he fights, and he's not able to fight. He's not able to fight, and he was surprised. Wow, this hunter seems really skillful. So he is like tired, and he asks the hunter, "Hey hunter, I want to take a break. I'm tired now because we've been fighting for such a long time. So I want to pray to my Lord Shiva, and then I want to continue fighting." So the hunter says, "Okay, I'll let you do it." So he kneels down and then he prays, and then he has a small garland on his side, and he takes it and puts it in the Lord Shiva and prays, and suddenly whatever garland he put on Lord Shiva, it appears on the hunter's neck. What does that mean?
That means that hunter is Lord Shiva.
Exactly. So that's when Arjuna realizes, oh my God, is this what is happening? Lord Shiva has been testing me with all these things. Is that what happened? Okay, all right. So then he realizes, hey, the hunter is Lord Shiva, and then he falls on his feet. Hey, Lord Shiva, I'm sorry. I didn't know. I didn't realize that you are Lord Shiva. So then he tells his story. Hey, we went through all this pain, and I've come here to secure this weapon, Pashupad. So I will have this weapon to use against bad people when after 13 years we got to fight a war. So please give me this weapon. So Lord Shiva is impressed with his focus and with his determination, and even with his test. Right, he passed the test. He